Yo, welcome back to the Tactical Believers channel. This is Rambo, and yes, this is finally completed. Okay, got a little range video for you. Actually took this back out to the range to just to make sure that the zero on this optic was on point, and I'm glad I did because I was way off. Because the first time I took it to the range, I zeroed at about from like, I don't know, maybe about 35, maybe about 35 to 50 yards. It was somewhat zero, but if you go back and listen to my old videos, I said I wasn't quite confident. Sorry about that noise, y'all. I said I wasn't quite confident. So I said I was going to take it back to the range, and I decided to zero it out to 75 yards. And yes, I was way off, but now you see that I have a sling on this thing now. So now you have a fully kitted out rifle. As you see the light right here with the pressure switch, it's the light right here itself. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what light this is, and some of y'all probably heard of this, some of y'all probably haven't. So there we go, Brew Night. And I guess you can consider this an unboxing. It's not quite an unboxing because I took everything out. What comes with it? The manual, Ester O-rings, Ester little, cap or cover right here that goes on where the charging port is and the charger itself. And I'll show you the light. Here we go. It's a budget light. Let's see. I don't know if I can. Yeah, it's pretty bright. It's a budget light, but it's a good light. Do your research on this light right here. Yeah, do your research on this light. The reviews on this is extremely solid. I test this thing out myself. This is a pretty good light. It fits within the budget. It will do the job to get by. If you're using this for home defense, using this to plank around, or you want to just take it with you on the road, just to have some protection. Look, this will do the job. Will I use it for duty use? It might get by for duty use. It might get by, but will I take a chance on it? Yeah, I'll take a chance on it. But and as far as this sling, it's a little cheap Amazon sling. It's a pretty sturdy sling, I'm not gonna lie. And got these sling mounts right here. Actually got one sling mount because I attached this part right here, which I already told you I had this laying around. But let's do this. Make sure I don't hit this thing. It's ammo in the magazine, but guess what? The weapon is clear. Nothing in the chamber. Okay. So I just want to make sure. I tested out these magazines, and these magazines right here did pretty well. Didn't have no issues with it. But as far as the performance of this rifle, I will tell you this. I did have one failure. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to pause the video for a minute because I had to do a quick favor. But yeah, this sling right here, this is a pretty little sturdy sling. It's a cheap sling off Amazon, but it fits well within that $800, $700, $600 budget, whatever you decide to go with or whatever your expenses can afford. So what was I talking about? Let me get this squared away. There we go. So what was I talking about? I was talking about I did had a failure on this rifle. I'm gonna roll the video footage when we get down to when I show the footage of the range, and it was a jam, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a bad jam. But I ran 90 rounds through this weapon, okay? Ran 90 rounds, and That was the only malfunction that I had with this weapon. I know some people, some gun snobs be like, hey, that's unacceptable. Look, it's a $400 rifle, okay? It's still within the break-in process. I'm willing to let that one failure ride. Now, if it was just failures after failures after failures, okay, we got a serious problem. But one jam out of 90 rounds, you know, I'm gonna let that one slide. And besides, I'm not gonna lie, this thing is dry. I broke this right before I did this video. I broke this thing down. I checked the boat carrier group. I checked the barrel. This thing is dry. Like I said, I bought it almost a year ago, and I remember when I bought it, I broke it down. I gave it a little oil just to keep everything from, you know, just keep everything sleek and not too dry while it was in the gun safe. And yeah, this thing is dry as a bone. So after this video, I'm considering breaking this thing down and giving it a good cleaning. But let's say, you know, if you know, just now coming to this video and you didn't check part one, this is the box that came with this weapon. And I'll tell you exactly what came with it. You got it right here. It came with a chamber flag with the Anderson manufacturing logo. It come with these gun locks that nobody don't never use. And the owner's manual, which I always recommend people, you know, look through your owner's manual. Just, you know, scan through it. You'll be surprised what the owner manual will say about this weapon, you know, versus other weapons. And if you want to look at the box of this LPVO, it's right here. Sid Tango LPVO. So, all right, I did enough talking. Let's do some range footage and I'll be right back. All right, we are going to reconfirm our zero. Make sure that we are on target. Make sure that we are set. All right, these are 2 shots that I took. So I need to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 clicks over and 3 clicks up. Okay, go up and need to go to the right just a little bit. All right. All right, we getting closer. These right here was our first 2 shots. These are last 2 shots. So I guess I need to come over just a little bit more to the right and just a smidge up. We getting there, guys. All right. Let's see, we're gonna go up just a little bit. And we're gonna go some more to the right. All right, first 2 or second to or last to. I kind of pulled that one. So kind of went over. I'm gonna try to, the elevation is good, but I'm just gonna bring it over just maybe a click back over to the left, and let's just see how it does. All right. The elevation is okay, so we're gonna bring it back to the left just a little bit. Crank it up just a smidge. All right. Our safety. We're gonna try a new target. Let's try this new target. Let's do it right. Got a fresh piece of paper since we almost there. Okay, need to come down. Fine. All right, let's work on coming down. And let's see. I'm gonna leave the windage alone. I'm just gonna fire off 2 shots and let's see. Man, I need to cut this illumination up, man. I barely can see this dot. All right, there we go. Wow, you got that, but I guess let's take a few text shots. I'm gonna go over here, and I guess we can go ahead and try to aim for this, man, because I don't want to put too much on these targets to confuse ourselves. So let's try to reconfirm on this target. All right. Let's confirm 0 on these targets. Got it all the way to 6. All right. 1, 2, 3. We hanging around this right here, so I guess I'll try to tweak it just a little bit. And after that, I'm not gonna mess with it no more. Here we go. Oh. Wow. That was strange. All right, the last few shots right here. Of course, I had a couple of flyers though, but be right here. That's about what? about a 1/2 inch group right in here. So I spent enough money on ammo trying to get that daggone thing zeroed, so I'm gonna leave it just the way it is. This is at about 75, yeah, it's about 75 yards. So I'm gonna leave it, and yeah. All right, 1 round left, and for the fun of it, we finna hit this, we finna hit the steel target at 100 yards. So if it goes bing, we in there. So go for this steel plate. Safety's off. Get it. I don't know if you heard it. We got a hit. Just to confirm, we did get a hit. Right there. Okay, we back in the lab now. As you see, during that range video, I still had a lot of zeroing to do. And if you didn't tell on that video at the range, you can pretty much tell that I was kind of getting frustrated because I was basically blasting a lot of money down range and, you know, couldn't get into the red dot. But once I got into the red dot on the target, hey, I left that bad baby alone. So yeah, as you see how bad that jam was, I had to literally slam the rifle on the bench just to get that round out. And also too, I forgot to mention on the first section of the video, maybe it could have been an ammo related thing, because I'm not gonna lie, that was some crappy ammo that I was using. I know they say you shouldn't zero your optic with cheap ammo, but I mean, like I said, this is pretty much a bag up rifle. For me, this is not my first option. I'm talking as far as my arsenal. This is not my first, this is even not my second option, probably not even my third option, but this will do. This will be good for training for me. It'll be good training for you. But yeah, I had some cheap, you know, some cheap remanufactured ammo in there. And I probably could have chunked it up to that, but nah, like I said, I'm gonna do some more range videos of this rifle. You know, I want to do a mag dump test on it. I want to do a mag dump test that day, but it was getting late. The range is finna close. But anyways, let me go ahead and bring this video to a close. So anyways, now we got a fully kitted out rifle. Fully kitted out rifle. You know, whatever you decide you want to do, you want to use it for home defense, it'll be fine. You want to use it for planking, training, that'll be great for that. You want to use it as, you know, your go-to-war rifle. Can it be used as a go-to-war rifle? Yeah, I would say this. If you the type that just don't have money to spend on high-quality rifles, if you're going to go down this route, I've always said this, and I said this to other people. If you're going to go down this route, make sure that you take care of this weapon. Make sure it's always clean. Make sure that it's oiled. Make sure that you put rounds in it, and always make sure that you have extra part. Make sure you have if I'm gonna definitely use this as a battle rifle, I will change the charger handle. I'll put like a Radian charger handle on it, or at least a Warhammer charger handle on it. I'll probably put a new bolt carrier group, or if you just want to leave the thing, just the rifle, just the way it is, that's fine too. Just make sure that you have quality parts available. Okay, that's my recommendation. I'm not a gun expert, but I've been into guns long enough to know, you know, if you're going to go down this route, just make sure you keep your extra parts. And oh yeah, another option, let's say if you want to do a $700 budget, another option that you can go is, let's say if let's say that you don't prefer LPVOs, you want a red dot, but you can't quite afford the Holosun 510C that's like $309 plus tax. I'm gonna tell you a great option, and I actually have this optic on my 7.5 AR, and it kicks tail. This right here, the Sightmark M-Spec, this is a good option. I said this on my gun collection video, and I'm gonna say this again. I do not know why these gun tubers crap on this optic. I guarantee y'all, if I was to sit down and have an honest conversation with y'all about that optic, you could not give me a educated answer to the reason why that's a bad. That is not a bad optic, y'all. That is a good getaway fly. That is a good red dot. I'm telling you, I ran so many rounds with this red dot with my 7.5 AR, man. Man, look, I try to beat this thing up. Rapid fire it. Look, this is a solid red dot, and I think you can get this red dot on Amazon for probably, I don't know, maybe right at 200 bucks. But this is a really good option if you can't afford the Holosun. So I just want to throw that in there. So yeah, now to include this video, you have a fully kitted out rifle. If there's anything else that I would probably add on to this, I'm definitely going to put on some bag-up iron sights. Probably put the canted iron sight, so have a little 45-degree angle. But yeah, I don't really have nothing else to say. This rifle has served me well so far, and I'm pretty sure it will serve you well. In the pinned comments, I'm going to have everything that I have on this rifle. I'm going to have everything, the website, the price. I'm going to actually have a budget plan. There's going to be a budget for the $800. There's going to be a budget for the $700, and there's also going to be a budget for the $600. So look out for that. So yeah, look, if this video right here was a blessing to you, or if you gained some knowledge or some insight, or if I helped you out, please. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. I think I'm like right at 185. So please, like, comment, subscribe, and look, please comment. You know, if I got 200 views on this video, I should have at least about 100 comments. So, hey, talk to me. You know, if you disagree by the way how I did this, hey, let me know. You know what I'm saying? We can, you know, just because we disagree on something don't mean we gotta hate each other. But anyway, I'm talking too much. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get some food in my stomach. So remember, stay prayed up, stay saved up, and stay strapped up. I will holler at y'all on the next one.